Sometimes scenes that we think are good when we're writing them and filming them on set don't end up very well when seen in the edit. Here are some such examples.
We met with your teacher at the conference. She told us that you haven't been turning in all your assignments. This has really been affecting your grades recently, especially in English. You're failing that class, Ellie.
Failing? A D- is a passing grade. If you don't like that, there's still like half the year to fix that.
And you only have a few months before school is out to fix that.
Where are you going?
Please don't kill me.
The weekend doesn't start until your work is done.
Look, we've been trying to make this easy on you, but you're not letting us. So your mom and I have decided that if you miss any more assignments, we're going to take away your phone and computer privileges for a month.
What am I supposed to do without my phone? I use it for everyday tasks like...
Watching YouTube videos when your work isn't done? You can read books instead. What was that?
I'm okay.
You'll turn all your assignments into this bin. We'll check your assignments Monday morning and make corrections. We want to make sure that you make good use of your 3-day...
Okay.
I deleted that scene and all the other scenes you're about to see after a friend of mine gave me their very honest opinion that those scenes were just too expositional. That means the characters are just feeding us more information than what we need to know. We can assume that the parents want her assignments done by Monday, and if we have to have them say everything, then the audience just feels like they're being spoon-fed information. And that's why I cut that scene.
Katie! Did you finish your dinner?
No.
Then I'm putting this away. Dessert doesn't come until you finish your dinner.
But I'm full.
Too full for dessert?
No.
Then you're not full. Finish your dinner.
While those last few lines were funny, they were just more than what we needed for the scene. The scene felt more concise and cleanly cut when we kept the dialogue down to the minimum of what was needed.
What are you doing?
Stuff?
How long have you been on there?
A few hours?
It seems like longer than that. We're gonna have to take your phone and computer away at night to make sure that you get to bed on time.
But it's only...
Bedtime?
Yeah.
Come on.
When I first wrote that scene, I felt like I was creating tension by having the dad take a little bit to get to the point where we're thinking, what's he gonna say next? What's he gonna do? When everyone just assumed he's going to take away the phone and computer. It feels like we're once again being spoon-fed information that we could have assumed by him simply reaching out his hand saying, come on. So I moved that come on that was originally at the end of his speech to the beginning of the scene, then found another take where he reached out his hand and then put that at the end.
Thank you.
Dang it. Why?
Ellie, what happened?
What?
What's this?
It's a mess.
Why?
Because they're kids.
That's not what I mean. I expect kids to make messes. What I don't expect is for you to neglect your babysitting duties. What was so important to you that you weren't watching them? Was it these again?
I was doing important stuff.
What could be so important? If you've done your schoolwork, what else could you possibly need these for? I'm sorry, but you've proven to me that you can't be responsible. You're grounded from your phone for a month. And one more episode, and you'll be grounded from your laptop too. You can clean this mess up tomorrow.
You don't trust me with anything.
And whose fault is that?
This was by far the hardest scene for me to cut because I invested so many hours into the visual effects. Since we had shot this during the daytime, we needed to use blankets to cover up the windows, and since we didn't have enough gear to be able to cover up all of the windows adequately, I had to use visual effects to paint out any of the light that would shine through the windows, and that was awfully time consuming. I thought I was creating a tension-filled scene where we keep getting from bad to worse. I felt like the audience was going to be thinking, "Oh no, the dad just found out about the room," and then, while it was only going to be taken away for a night, now it's going to be taken away for a month. But then when I showed this to my knowledgeable, honest friend, he pointed out, none of that's coming off. We already knew that he was taking away the electronic devices, and it all came off as badly written dialogue. These cuts were quite small compared to what many big-budget films have needed to do. Sometimes millions of dollars and thousands of hours are wasted on scenes that ultimately needed to be cut because they didn't serve the story. I teach young filmmakers to learn to kill their darlings in my film class, and that is a lesson that I had to practice myself with this short film. And ultimately, cutting these scenes made it a much better movie.